Hello and welcome back to my channel once again. In today's video, I'll be taking you to the second part of documentation of a meeting. That is, I will help you to understand preparing the agenda. So let me take you to the roadmap of my presentation. So the first topic I'll be dealing with is the purpose of writing an agenda. Second, the format of an agenda. And third, I will share with you a sample agenda. So let us move on to the first topic, that is the purpose of preparing the agenda, wherein I'll talk about the need and importance. So first, I will talk about the need of preparing the agenda. The first need is to inform all the members uh, about the meeting that is scheduled and the topics that will be discussed in the meeting. Without an agenda, the meeting becomes a one-sided affair because the members are not informed about what topics will be discussed in the meeting. And it also indicates that the members are not supposed to voice their opinion or not supposed to be a part of the discussion in the meeting. So therefore, it is necessary that the main purpose of the meeting is obviously to encourage discussion. So therefore, an agenda is necessary in order to help the members about the topics that will be discussed, in order to inform them, in order to help them to be mentally prepared about the meeting, and also reschedule their work or reschedule their time accordingly. Second, preparing an agenda helps the meeting to be well organized, well structured, and moreover, it is logically arranged. Third, it helps the members to be motivated in the meeting. That is, they can come prepared, to participate in the meeting in terms of sharing the views, in terms of giving suggestion, or they can also ask questions. Fourth, it reduces the time that could otherwise get wasted in the absence of an agenda. So these are the need, the basic need of why an agenda is necessary. Next, let us move on to the importance of preparing the agenda. So it indicates what will be done in the meeting. Second, it helps to ascertain that all topics are covered. Third, it makes sure that the meeting stays on track. So having understood this, let us now move on to the format of preparing the agenda. Here I will be discussing about a particular format which I feel is necessary for all of us to implement because it ensures the need for clarity. So an agenda should be very clear to all the members. So for example, I have taken a board meeting agenda. So here I'll write the date or when the meeting is scheduled, the venue where it is scheduled, and I will frame the agenda in a tabular format wherein I will write the serial number, that how many topics are organized, or how many topics are planned for the meeting. Then what are the topics for discussion, who is the speaker, the duration of the of the speaker, the time that the speaker will take in order to discuss the particular topic, and of course, from where, when it will start and when it will end. That is, if the speaker starts at 9 a.m., so when the speaker will have to end the particular topic. So this is the format. Most of the time, I've seen the agenda that the time is not mentioned and the name of the speaker's name is also not mentioned. So it is necessary that all the members should be aware of who is the speaker, and also the time allotted, the time when it will start and the time when it will end. So that is also is necessary to mention in the agenda. Next, let me take you to a sample agenda. And as I told you, the sample will be based on clarity. So here I will again, take you to the board meeting agenda. And this is the sample that I have for you. So in the sample, as you can see, I have mentioned only two topics, but then there could be several other topics also. So the first topic, as usual, it starts with the introduction, because as I told you, whether we are writing a paragraph or we are speaking, or delivering a speech, or we are writing an essay, it is always necessary that we should begin with the introduction. So a meeting that is scheduled in advance should also begin with an introduction. So in the introduction, there could be a welcome address. So the secretary could welcome all the members to the meeting. And then the secretary could also discuss about the previous minutes of the meeting, and will seek the confirmation from all the members, and of course whatever matters that arise during that meeting and the action that has been taken, that will also be discussed. So I have written that the secretary will take 30 minutes and the time is 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. So it is understood by the all the members that the meeting will begin at 9 a.m. and it will end at 9:30 a.m. because that is the first topic that will be discussed in the meeting. So, and other topics could follow. And but the last topic of the agenda should always be the finalization of the meeting, or it could be also stated as a conclusion of the meeting. So if we have an introduction, there should be a conclusion, and that is mandatory when we are preparing the agenda. So with this, you can understand that there is so much of clarity in this type of agenda that is prepared, and we should follow this pattern, irrespective of the kind of meeting that is scheduled in any organization or an institute level or anywhere. So having understood this, I would like to thank all of you for your patient listening. I hope you have understood the concept of the agenda. In case you have any doubt, you can always write to me in the comment section. Thank you once again.